Snap, snap, snap.
Crackle pop.
Clap. Welcome back to the Weekly Reset. I am your... look at the camera, Jake. Look at the fucking camera.
The opposite of direction. You fucking look at it.
Welcome back to the Weekly Reset. What do I do with my hand? What do I do with my hands? What do I do with my hand? What do I do with my hand? What am I supposed to do with my hand?
The Weekly Reset.
Welcome back to the Weekly Reset. I am your host, Mr. Fox, joined by Rock Lobster once again. And this week we've got a really fun and interesting episode for you. First things first, I want to cover last week's episode. We were having a lot of post-production technical difficulties.
So many technical.
And it was caused by, cameras and audio issues and just a whole bunch. We did end up getting the audio released, and it is going to be up on Spotify, or should be up at this point by the time this episode comes out. But hopefully speaking, we've got everything else running at a very, very solid rate right now in terms of cameras, so everything should be good. Audio should also be really, really good as well.
Should be crisp.
Should be really nice. There should be no mic bleed, nothing, which is awesome. Hopefully I fixed everything. But so that was just kind of a recap of what's going on with and why there's no video or anything like that from last week. We've got some interesting topics. I don't know how you took a brief look at the topics, and you've got them over there on your phone, which is nice. Cool.
I got them pulled up.
Cool.
I studied up a little bit, except for one of them I didn't have time.
Which one?
The AC. I have no clue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll talk about them. All right, so just a brief rundown of what we're going to be talking about. The state of Bungie, and we'll get into that more in a second. Assassin's Creed Hexe leaks.
Assassin.
Yep. Assassin's Creed. Yep. GameStop's big new focus, and then a fun little conversation at the very, very end. That I think is actually a pretty cool topic of discussion.
More opinionated.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's an opinionated.
It might be more just factual.
Yeah, now it might just be factual with the way that things are rolling, right? Yeah. Okay, so the state of Bungie. Do you know who these two people are?
I did see that. I know one of them.
Okay, so just to recap, for the state of Bungie, Lars Bakken and Joe Ziegler both recently left. Last week, I think Thursday, Lars Bakken decided to fully retire from game development altogether, but it was his choice. I mean, like, hey, amen. It's a weird timing for it. That's all I'm saying. It's weird timing for it. And the next day, Joe Ziegler, the game director for Marathon, the guy that they brought in to fix Marathon and get it out the door, he also departed as game director and kind of left it off to, whoever's working on the game now.
Yeah. Have they said anything about who took over?
They did. He said who took over. I don't know who they are. I've never heard of them. They're people that were working on the game apparently already, but I couldn't tell you their names.
Well,
Joe Ziegler is more of a known name because he was the game director behind Valorant and other PvP, heavily PvP games. Lars Bakken is the big one. He was heavily involved in almost every single big Bungie
I was
title.
Going to say that's every big Bungie project pretty much.
So losing him is a pretty big deal. And these two leaving, Bungie already before these two are leaving with everything that's going on with Destiny and the kind of, we'll say, less than successful launch of Marathon.
Yeah.
Not that it was a bad launch. I just don't think it was as successful as they wanted it to be.
I think it kind of suffered from the Halo problem where the base game was, like, the gameplay is fun. Like, I don't own it. I did play all the betas and stuff that they had. It is a fun game, like, gameplay-wise, it's Bungie gunplay,
Which is great. It's always good.
10 out of 10, no matter what game you slap it on. But I just don't think there was enough, like, meat on the bone.
Yeah, it's very bare bones. Once you get past, like, and I did play. I've got over 100 hours in that game.
Okay.
So I've put a decent amount of time into it. Once you get to like
extraction shooters.
Yeah, and they're not. That's the thing. I think that they're banking on the fact that this game was, especially because Arc Raiders was so successful.
Yeah, I really
which I think is a ridiculously overrated game as well. Maybe that's what one of these days we can talk about. Like the topics can be like our
hot
picks for our hot takes for most overrated games ever created. Because I've got a few in mind, and Arc Raiders is one of them.
I have a couple of spicy ones.
Yeah, Arc Raiders is definitely one of those. But with Marathon, I mean, it's a fun game, but I think that they are banking on the fact, well, one, we just made Destiny. We've got all these Destiny players that are going to want to play it, but it's not anything like, it's such a niche genre to do an extraction shooter.
It really is.
And to bring a game back that was, had a decent fan base from it back in the early 90s.
I guarantee it was just, it was another Doom clone back in the day.
Yeah, but it was it's got a deep amount of lore. It's got a really dedicated fan base at this point. It's just
that's what really put Bungie on, I would say, like, their path to success is, like, it wasn't just the gameplay that was fun. They also had really engaging lore to read about and really engage with.
And that's always what they've always been great at. And that's still in the current Marathon as well.
Yeah,
and the lore is
like
fantastic.
The background stuff and all that, dude. I just on YouTube the other day, I'm finding something to fall asleep to, and I'm just finding like a 4-hour Marathon video.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Like
the lore,
like background map details and lore and stuff, and I'm like, Bungie's at it again.
It's good. It's good. It's actually interesting lore, but yeah, it seems like they don't have a clear direction on where they want to go with Marathon with Joe Ziegler leaving.
Well, now they're adding a PvE mode, which
that's what I'm saying.
It feels like
the people that the one thing I do know that the people that they brought in to replace Joe Ziegler or who he chose to replace him, are more PvE focused.
Yeah.
So it seems like they're trying to shift into a PvE direction for the game. Which, if that's the case, like.
Why'd you kill Destiny?
Why did you kill Destiny?
Oh, man.
Right? Destiny was already a successful game.
It really was.
Marathon's numbers are continuing to dwindle.
I mean, they're trying that. The fan base is trying the revival week, I think, as we speak right now, right?
But the thing is, what they're like. So season 2 launched. I checked it out. It was interesting. I didn't play more than maybe like 30, 40 minutes of the new season. But apparently, if you weren't playing every single day or every single week, right? Like you would get behind, and they'd made a change in season 2 where if you got behind, you were fucked.
Ooh.
And you couldn't catch up. Like, yeah, it was brutal apparently. And I don't know, and it's still going on. I don't know if they patched it. I don't know if they planned something else. But as of right now, I mean, it's
maybe the PvE mode is designed to help you catch up.
Maybe it's also like the PvP is extremely sweaty as well.
Yeah, well, it's an extraction shooter.
Yeah, but it's
the nature of it is just already a competitive.
Yeah, but it's the most competitive extraction shooter I think I've played out of all of them. Like Tarkov is pretty competitive. Arc Raiders is a fucking joke compared to it.
I mean, our buddy Fallen would burst through the door right now if he heard you be like, "No, Tarkov." He loves that game.
I think that game sucks too, but
well, actually, I don't know. I don't think he's played it in a while. So
I've
had
never
that
liked
whole weird debacle about like the Ultimate Edition and stuff.
Well, the issue with Tarkov is it's riddled with cheaters.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's always fun.
Yeah, it seems like they've got no clear direction on what they want to do with Marathon. It doesn't seem like with Lars Bakken leaving now, Joe Ziegler leaving, like they're losing all like their big powerhouses, and with them shutting Destiny down, Marathon is fucking who knows what at this point. It's like what is going on with Bungie to where you can reasonably justify getting behind that studio now. Like, I love Bungie. I'm a massive Destiny fan. As you can see, all of these are Destiny collectibles. I've got, on this camera over here, you can see I've got more plushies behind me. We got fucking Master Chief right here. Like, we're big Bungie fans. Yeah, it was $50. I was like, that's a fucking steal for that statue. That statue's sick, bro.
Yeah, no, it's a sick statue. I'm not gonna
I was like, $50? Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna shit on that, but
this one was also $50 too, and I was like, hell yeah.
This might be the closest to discrimination I'll ever get, but if you don't like Bloodborne, I just don't trust you as a person.
Well, maybe we'll switch. Maybe we'll switch. We'll talk a little bit more about that kind of stuff at the end. Well, but not for the topic, but like for just maybe we'll save that topic for next week or something. And then I've got an idea for this week actually that I think would be a lot of fun. Yeah, so Bungie, it doesn't seem like they've got a clear direction, and it is hard for me to support the studio at this point.
I have supported Bungie. I mean, not to get but like, grew up playing Halo with my brother, like, sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine.
But like, I played Halo growing up, like, with my brother, split screen and all the campaigns and stuff like that. So to see just how far they've fallen, it's just like, oh my.
It's the people at the top that don't know what the fuck they're doing, and then it seems like Sony also just bought the studio for a fuck ton of money for what? Marathon? Marathon ain't like if you bought Bungie for Marathon, you got fucking played hard. Like Pete Carson's. What?
Made out Pete Carson.
Yeah. Pete Carson's made out like a bandit with this.
Did you see the browser game raid that
I did.
made where he just chucked tomatoes at him? Oh, whoever made that deserves a medal.
Fuck that guy. I can't stand. Oh man, he was the death of Bungie. But you know what? He's a mastermind as well.
You know what? He has his 18 million card collection or whatever now?
Something like that, and he dipped and ran, and then fucking.
Isn't there an account of like some lady and she's like, I couldn't afford like anything, and this bitch comes up to her and he's like, check out my new classic Porsche or whatever the fuck.
I don't know, man, but
bro, I would judo chop that man.
Jesus Christ, but yeah, I mean. So at the end of the day, I mean, this is a fairly short topic, but I just kind of wanted to bring it up, the fact that we're losing a lot of big studio heads at Bungie. It's very questionable on what's going to go on with the future of that franchise or company in general.
It's just it's going to be interesting to see what Sony's going to do, because they own Bungie. So
I don't know. I feel like they're going to just fucking kill the studio, to be honest.
I know the one thing that's like the saving grace, major quotations.
What?
Sony took some Bungie employees.
Gummy bears?
What?
For gummy bears?
What?
Yeah. You don't know what that game is?
Is that what LFG made?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck me then. Never mind.
Yeah. No, yeah, so Bungie was making a game called Gummy Bears, or at least it was the in-house name of it was Gummy Bears.
Okay.
Who knows if that's the actual name of the game. But the team that was working on Gummy Bears when Sony bought them, they were just ported. They were ported. No, they are LFG. So that whole LFG team is that division
studio now?
Is that division of Bungie that was working on Gummy Bears. They made LFG, and that's what they're working on supposedly now. So that's what the whole situation with them is. Yeah. But apparently it's cool. I don't know. Who fucking knows?
Well, we'll see. I mean, we heard Marathon was cool too.
Marathon is cool, but it's also,
not great.
It's fun. It's fun.
It's
but
fun.
It's also like, if you're not a super sweaty player, it's a miserable time if you're not super sweaty.
Yeah.
If you are not a like die-hard fucking extraction shooter lover, and like a lot of people are like, this game's so confusing. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. The menu, the UI, everything is just confusing to all hell. And I'm like, well, any sane or smart person can understand how to fucking work the menu. Why?
Yeah.
And it's an aesthetic choice. I don't hate it. I don't love it either. But it's not terrible. I can manage, like, before all the visual changes and stuff that they did, because they did do a lot of visual updates in the game.
I did
before Season 2 came out, and like they were good. They're good changes. But before then, I was like, I know what I'm doing. It's all it takes is just a little bit of reading, which a lot of gamers don't like to do. So
that's why they had to start putting voice acting. Surprised Pokemon isn't voice acted yet.
That's surprising. Yeah, that is surprising, to be honest. All right, we're gonna move on. Are you a big Assassin's Creed fan?
Yes and no.
Have you played all of them?
Not all of them. The last one I did play was not Syndicate.
Origins?
Yes.
Okay, so you're missing out on a few games then.
I liked Origins. I did like Syndicate for what it was worth.
You haven't played Odyssey. You haven't played.
No, I haven't played Odyssey, Shadows, or I played Assassin's Creed 4 when it came out back in the day, but I haven't played.
Can you do me a favor? Can you hit on the back? There should be a camera button on that camera. Yeah, that's fine. No, it'll be a lot easier for you to get up.
Be careful. I'm trying.
I mean, I can get up. I just don't want to fucking walk in front of the camera there. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you still walked in front of the camera, so I should have just gotten up. So it should be the little button right on the back. Yeah, it's right at the top. Oh, fucking... Un momento. Cardful. I don't need that angle. I'll just talk to this camera instead. You got yours. I got a little bit of mine. I don't fucking care. I'm not deleting everything off that right now. Still have technical difficulties, but this is my own fault. I didn't clear the card.
Delete low.
I thought I did, but apparently I didn't.
Delete low.
So back to the Assassin's Creed talk.
Yeah. I played Valhalla.
Valhalla.
I forgot about that one.
Overrated.
It was.
It's okay. Not great. It's okay.
I thought visually it was good.
I think visually it sucked comparison to Odyssey.
I didn't play Odyssey.
Odyssey is one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games. Albeit it does not feel like Assassin's Creed at all.
Yeah.
But it is one hell of a fucking Spartan game. I'll tell you that much.
I will say, when it comes to Assassin's Creed, I'm a basic bitch. Ezio Auditore di Firenze.
Okay.
2, Brotherhood.
So interesting tidbit about that. So
Revelations, that's my favorite.
So with the release of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced that just came out.
We getting a fucking 2 remake? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Oh.
No. But
I was gonna say, because if you're giving me a 2 remake,
there is a segment in the very end of the game, supposedly, where you go in to some sort of like Animus section of the game, and you're kind of shown landmarks from all of the previous titles, starting from Origins to Odyssey to Valhalla to Shadows, and then there's another building that you see. It looks in the form of a church. People are thinking that is the building for Hexe, because it's supposedly supposed to take place during the 1800s or 1830 or whatever. The German witch trials is where it's supposed to be taking place.
What the fuck?
Yes. So with that, there's been a few.
Not what I was expecting.
There's been a few leaks so far. Like one of the earliest leaks for Assassin's Creed Hexe was the fact that you'd be playing as a female, and her name is something with an A. I can't remember what it is. But
Annette or on
Anita or something like that. It's something like that.
German name.
Something like that. You're very close. It really is. Or it might like Annika or something. I'm not entirely. I can't remember specifically. I read the article maybe like an hour ago, and I can't remember. Just to refresh. But one of the early leaks was because it takes place during the witch trials, and because it takes place in Germany, and it's a much more dark Assassin's Creed game apparently.
Yeah.
And it is also reportedly a little bit more of a linear story, similar to like something like Mirage, where it's not as open world RPG as Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, and Shadows, but it is still within that like same kind of like combat style. It might be similar to something like Black Flag Resynced at this point.
I would be on board with that.
So, with it being set during the witch trials in Germany, reportedly, there is some sort of magic that you can use. You can like transform and shapeshift into like cats or control cats at one point or something.
The first time.
It's not wild and not crazy. It sounds really pretty cool, to be completely honest. When to switch it up a little bit.
Valhalla had magic and stuff like that with the I don't want to say the priest. If I remember correctly, right? Someone fact check me.
Yeah, someone fact. What's his name again? Was Jeremy, Jimmy, Johnny?
Someone
Someone.
Clark.
Well, the dude from
Jamie.
Jamie, yeah, Jamie, look it up for us. Jamie, Jamie, I want to pull it up for us. But yeah, no, apparently that's one of the big leaks is that it's like you're gonna have to do like magic and stuff. The other leak that I just read is reportedly, with this leak, and it's funny that you mentioned Ezio. The new main character is gonna have some sort of relation to Ezio. And basically, the first half of the game, you're being like mentored by this one character who's like a morally gray kind of character, leading you towards some sort of weird, darker path. And then the second half of the game, Ezio, in some way, shape, or form, whether he's like an ISO vision or ESO vision, however you pronounce it.
Yeah,
or he's like physically there if the timeline is like makes sense for it.
I don't think so.
I think he's dead at the end of Revelations, right?
Not to mention, Ezio's, isn't it like the 1400s?
I don't remember. Yes, but I can't remember what the specific time frame of these witch trials was.
Okay.
So, don't quote me on when these take place.
Maybe it was around the same time.
Yeah, don't quote me on when it takes place because I'm not 100% sure. It's also not 100%.
I don't remember the Assassin's Creed timeline very well.
But Ezio is reportedly going to make some sort of return as well, whether it be like an ESO vision or he's like because it would make sense for him to be attached to like one of the ISO artifacts or ESO artifacts like the apple or the staff, right? I think he actually like kind of that's like the whole thing with 3 is like
it's the staff.
No, it's the apple. I thought he's holding the apple at the end of 3.
Oh right? Yeah, but that's with Connor and stuff like.
Yeah, but Desmond sees Ezio at the end of 3, or is it Revelations?
I think it's Revelations.
I don't remember. They all mix together.
Because Assassin's Creed is all about Connor. Fucking hate Assassin's Creed.
I love Assassin's Creed 3, but we're not going to talk about that right now. We're not going to talk about it right now because it's that's another debate. Yes. Yeah, that's another off-topic debate.
We can leave that for the spicy takes.
Maybe we can do that like as like an extra tidbit at the end here. But yeah, so I think it sounds like it's going to be a unique Assassin's Creed game. Still no release date or even reveal for it.
I wouldn't assume that so because they just literally released.
Well, yeah, but it's a remaster. The last new mainline Assassin's Creed game was Shadows, which was last year.
Would you consider Resynced a remaster?
It's a remake.
Yeah, it's
not a remaster, a remake.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of it's a very, very blurred line between remake and remaster because it's very much a remaster, but at the same time, it's like they remade the combat a little bit.
Yeah, I heard.
And they added some stuff into it.
Okay.
But it's largely the same game. It's not like Final Fantasy VII, where it's a completely different game.
Save that one.
You don't like those?
No.
You're crazy.
No, I'm OG all the way.
Yeah, you're fucking stupid. Sorry.
Nah.
That's a bad take. That's a hot take right there.
It is not.
To not like the remakes. Oh my god, they're so good.
We'll save that.
They're so fucking dude. Rebirth. Oh my god, it's so good. Queen's Gambit is one of the best things in that game.
Rebirth is very bloated.
If you choose to have it be bloated, you don't have to do everything in that game. We're getting off topic. We'll talk about it in a second.
We'll save that for later.
Yes, we're gonna get into a heated debate about this because I love those games, but whatever. So, long story short, AC Hexe looks pretty. It's shaping up to be decent.
If those leaks actually end up being true,
sounds interesting.
One of the first few times in a long time.
They're kind of shaking out the formula for once. Again, it's almost like they're redoing entirely like what they did with.
Well, that's why Origins, I feel like,
with Origins,
so well, because it reinvented itself. Yeah, it was still Assassin's Creed, but it added. I felt like, it kind of removed some of the Assassin's Creed elements at the end of the day, but it still kind of.
But I liked how much of a change it was.
Yeah, in terms
I was
of
bored. I didn't play Syndicate because I was over the Assassin's Creed games. At that point, I was just like, I'm bored of Assassin's Creed.
The only reason I had it was, I think it was like a hand-me-down from somebody.
And Assassin's Creed is like one of my favorite game franchises of all time. I've played every entry minus Syndicate and Mirage.
I couldn't.
But that's just because I couldn't. It takes it's what came out after Valhalla. It's more of a linear. It's more like a classic old school
Okay.
Assassin's Creed style. It was supposed to be like some sort of expansion for Valhalla initially, but then they ended up making it its own thing.
That makes sense.
It was apparently good, but I haven't played it. That's one of the few that I haven't played. But I stopped playing the Assassin's Creed games because I got bored of them.
So generic. It kind of felt.
They felt like Call of Duty, where it's just rinse and repeat every year, or sports games every year, where it's just like it's
a coat of paint. Now you're an assassin during
London, which is cool. Like I still think they're missing. It took them forever to get to Japan for starters. And I'm glad that they finally did, and it's
people
good.
Have been begging for that since like after Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah, it's just like, why did you not go to Japan earlier? But whatever. I also think they're missing the opportunity if they really want to reinvent. Like Hexe sounds like it's an interesting change, but I still think like, man, we should get an Assassin's Creed set during World War II. I think that would be fucking kick ass.
I could see that.
Or
fascinating, good old.
Or another one that I think would be really, really fun would be, and this is kind of like a love child in my own head for Assassin's Creed.
All right, hit me.
It would be titled Assassin's Creed Noir, and it's like a noir film style.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed. Could you imagine that?
I could see that working.
That'd be fucking sick, wouldn't it?
It would. Yeah, I could actually see that working.
It'd be so different. It'd be like an old school like gangsters noir setting, like 1920s, where you're not having like these crazy rifles and shit like that, but it's like it feels very much like a gangster setting.
Yeah.
And like it doesn't have to be black and white. It could be. That could be one of the options, like to play through it in black and white, which would be
like
sick.
Tsushima's Kurosawa mode.
Yeah, something like that. But it would be like kind of like a mafia style game.
Yeah,
almost. But set in the Assassin's Creed universe, and you're an assassin. Instead of like, oh man, I think that'd be sick. It'd be fucking cool.
I'm trying to think of if I could like. That's where Assassin's Creed could take place.
Because I've always like, we got Japan. That was my number one wish. Was Japan?
Because also too, I feel like Japan, and then did we ever get like a true medieval?
Kind of with Valhalla.
Yeah, that was more like Viking.
Yeah. Well, I guess medieval
Skyrim Assassin's Creed.
Medieval would be like the first Assassin's Creed, right? With Altair in fucking Jerusalem and shit. That's kind of more medievally.
Man, maybe like a I think like a Mongolian.
That would be cool. Another one that I heard potentially could be one at some point in the future was leaked. One of the settings that they're exploring potentially is like sometime during like the Mayan Aztec Empire. Which would be also really cool as well.
This might sound weird. I would actually really like them to revisit the French Revolution. I feel like that whole time period just deserves justice because Unity was ass.
Unity's story was ass. Unity itself was a fun game.
If you got it to work.
I never had issues with it.
Oh, dude, I tried that game day. Well, that's what bricked my first PS4.
Oh, I didn't play it on PS4. I played it on Xbox.
Yeah, I
played it on the Superior system, and then I switched to PS4 later on because I wanted to play other games.
Did you just call the Xbox One a superior console?
It played the games better. It also had Sunset Overdrive. That's why it was a superior system.
Okay, I'll give you that. But then Xbox doesn't respect your opinion for that one.
I know. It makes me sad. I want a sequel for it so bad. But it'll never happen now because Sony owns Insomniac.
It was Insomniac who made it?
Yeah.
Was it?
That's why it's so fucking good.
Oh, Sunset Overdrive. I don't know why I thought you were talking about what is it? Hi-Fi Rush or whatever? High Beat Rush or whatever?
Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush.
I don't know why I thought
No, Sunset Overdrive is...
I just completely
Have you played Sunset Overdrive?
Yeah, I know. For whatever reason,
it's the fucking the zombie enemy break game where you grind and skate everywhere. It's fucking sick. I love that game, man.
No,
So
but
good.
I put Assassin's Creed Unity into my PS4 and it bricked my PS4.
Yeah, no, I never had issues with it ever.
Dude, ever since then, the only reason I
I
played
know of all
Unity-
the issues that it had.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
seen all
it
the
was-
issues
it
that
was
it's had.
terrible.
I've
I'm
seen
surprised
it.
you didn't have any.
I had zero. Literally zero.
I tried. Dude, I got a brand new PlayStation 4 because I had a warranty, and I tried to go play it on there. And I still couldn't get the story to load or anything. Like, it was like, what the fuck is this game? You
Rough.
sold me broken product.
Rough. Yeah. Well, that was Ubisoft at the time. They were just fucking.
At the time.
Yes. That's Ubisoft for you, should I say. Let me rephrase myself. That's Ubisoft. But yeah, a long story short, Assassin's Creed Hexe looks like it's shaping up to be pretty good. I would, yeah, sounds like it's shaping up to be pretty good. But, you know, we still have no word on when it's coming or if it's coming still. Who knows? Ubisoft might be shutting down as well because they're a trash company as well.
Well, what? The only thing keeping them afloat right now is Siege.
Siege and Assassin's Creed.
Which, yeah, 4 probably. They were probably like, break the glass, it's emergency, remake Assassin's Creed 4.
Well, Shadows was good.
Yeah, but it didn't perform very well, did it?
No, but I think that it didn't perform the same numbers as Valhalla did, which is a terrible comparison because Valhalla came out literally
right as
COVID
new,
happening.
Well, not to mention too, it was the first Assassin's Creed on a next gen console.
Yes,
too, right?
And COVID happened at the exact same time, so everyone was
looking for.
Everyone was
I
killing
played Valhalla for during COVID.
Exactly. Right. That's the point. Part of that game had a ridiculous amount of sales because of that. And Shadows was never going to come close to it. Never. No. But they were comparing it to that. And
also to the whole debacle about fucking what people thought about it and shit like that too, which was
the race card thing.
So stupid.
The race card thing?
Yeah.
Who fucking cares?
Literally, it's fucking.
Who cares?
It's a game about golden apples and the end of the world and Templars fighting
assassins. It's not historically accurate. He was never a samurai.
We're gonna care about a black samurai.
That you play at, well, for one, you can choose to play as him. You don't have to play as him. There's a couple of missions that require you to play as,
Yeah, and there's a couple missions in Ghost of Tsushima that require me to stealth, but I don't throw a hissy fit.
No, yeah, you can play as Naue, and
I don't get. I never.
That's what I did. I was just like Naue all the way, and then when I had to play, I can't remember his name, Yasuke maybe.
Yasuke, yeah. Honestly, I don't understand why they just make an Assassin's Creed where you just make your own fucking character at this point. I feel like that's what everyone's been
not historically accurate. But let's be real here. Who fucking cares who's historic? Did fucking Leonardo da Vinci really make a fucking airplane out of like nothing? Like no, that shit never happened.
The same series that had big glowing fucking pillars of magical light coming out of ancient ruins that looked like fucking Forerunner structures from Halo.
The backlash, it seems like almost any game at this point that will release or anything in media that releases, there's going to be people that are just there just to fucking be miserable. Yeah, just to be miserable and hate everything. And it's like, what do you enjoy in life? Fucking nothing?
Well, this is the thing I don't get. Stop making up excuses. If you don't like something, just say you don't like it.
Yeah, it's not that fucking hard. You don't have to play the game if you don't want to. Like, you don't, like, fucking get over it.
Here's a fucking weird one. I don't know if this will get me crucified. I don't like Super Mario because I don't like platformers.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean they're bad games.
Like classic Mario, like 2D platformer Marios. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan either.
Galaxy though, that's my shit.
Well, that's a 3D one.
Yeah,
3D Mario is different. That's why I'm asking. Clarifying, like 3D Mario are fantastic, and I love those games.
But I can still recognize that the 2D games are still fantastic. They're just
like Wonder is currently really good, but
they're just not for me.
No, I agree.
That's like
kind of boring.
Mind explosivo.
They're kind of boring. I agree. Yeah. That's why I tried Shovel Knight. Wasn't a huge fan. I didn't love it like everyone else did.
That was the one. I don't know how it did, but he dug his way to my little heart, man.
Like, no, but that's understandable. But it's the same situation. Like I didn't fall apart
for Smash so hard.
I don't know why they didn't get him in there. You know,
they gave him an assist trophy. So
oh yay.
Same with fucking Alucard, man.
Yeah. There's a lot of like missed opportunity to not have the fucking hunter in there either. The monster hunter, not the Bloodborne hunter, which I think is also another missed opportunity.
15-second off-topic, real
Yeah.
truth nuke real fast. Totally believe the theory that Byleth was supposed to be the monster hunter, but they fucking scrapped it last minute because Capcom pulled out, look at the animations for Byleth and then look at the animations for all the monster hunter moves. They line up perfect.
Oh, really?
Not even the big glaive, kind of like the hammer.
Oh, really?
The fucking, like, the slash with the sword, kind of like the long sword.
That would make a lot of sense.
The bow is the same exact.
Yeah, Capcom pulled out at the last second, and
it wouldn't surprise me because even for like Capcom, they were really hesitant on putting because they don't like the hunter not fighting.
Fair.
That's their big thing.
Fair.
Anyway, that's side topic over.
No, that's totally fair. Yeah. All right, we'll move on to our next topic then. Just because I don't think there's really anything else to talk about. That it's just I wanted to bring that up, kind of talk about it. It seems interesting. I didn't know how much of an Assassin's Creed fan you are, but I like them.
I love Assassin's Creed. I'm kind of with you though. Like they kind of lost their way, and then Origins came out, and I was like,
Origins was good. I loved Odyssey.
I never got the chance to play Odyssey.
Odyssey is an Odyssey to play though. It's if you. The problem with Odyssey is if you don't fucking have an XP, if you don't buy the XP boost, you're gonna be fucking playing that game forever.
Ooh.
Yeah, does
the deluxe edition come with XP boost or something? I'll see if it's on sale.
I don't know, but the XP boost is like $10. It's not much. Yeah, I bought it. I was like, fuck that. I'm not doing this. I got to like level 30, and I still had like 40 levels to go before I was, even remotely close to the end of the game. And I was getting locked out of missions, and like side missions were giving you like not even a quarter XP. I'm like, yeah, I was just like, all right, fuck it, $10 for the XP boost. I don't fucking care. It's a horrible thing. They did the same thing in Valhalla too.
Yeah.
But thankfully it's not. They got rid of that in Shadows.
Thank God.
But Odyssey itself is fantastic as in a fun game. I love it.
Minus that XP thing, I guess.
Yeah, minus the fact that it's an XP grind. It really is a grind.
That is.
But once you get past the grind, it's a fun game. All right, let's move on. Our next topic here is I read a report. This is another thing that I read. I think it was the GameStop's CEO made a comment on the whole physical media debacle. When he was asked, like, what are your opinions? Are you worried about video game sales? And apparently, their big focus is no longer video games. And
what a surprise.
Yeah, GameStop no longer cares about video games, and their big focus now is
collectibles. What a shocker.
Yeah,
right? I called it from a mile away.
Yeah, collectibles are apparently the big thing in GameStop now. You can't fucking walk into a GameStop and it's literally a fucking crowded nightmare.
I was just about to say go to our local GameStop at Disclose.
Yeah, there's a lot over here though.
Dude, it's just, you walk in there and you're just assaulted with Funkos, Pokemon plushies, and DBZ figures.
Yeah, now it's like every single GameStop you walk into now is like fucking
you have to walk
big ass fucking rack of clothing. Yeah, big ass rack of clothing right in the smack dab center of the doorway.
Yeah, it's like
and then usually to the fucking
I care about clothes.
Like the one at the mall at the Galleria is like the fucking Funkos are in the back right corner, and then the entire back shelf is all anime fucking statues.
Pokemon cards.
And then Pokemon cards are all on the one wall. And you got one singular wall of games. One singular wall of games.
You got one row for Switch, one row for Xbox, and one row for PlayStation.
It's just like
and one row for the gift card.
And then one row for Amiibos.
Gotta have the Amiibos.
I mean,
I miss my Amiibos. I'm not gonna lie.
I did just trade all mine in.
Total virgin thing to say.
I did just trade all mine in as I'm sitting next to fucking 40 Amiibos right in front of me. So, but these are all the Zelda ones, and Sephiroth and Cloud, and my Monster Hunter ones.
I kept that Young Link
and Banjo. I kept Banjo too.
I kept Young Link, Sora, and the Ocarina of Time, and Roy.
Which Ocarina?
The one where he's like,
oh yeah.
I want to get the Twilight Princess one.
Yeah. I saw that one.
Twilight Princess.
I saw at Galleria, actually. The Galleria GameStop. They have Wolf Link. Someone traded in there.
I did see that.
Someone traded in the Wolf Link.
I do.
It was still in the box. on how much they're charging for it?
$12.
$40 for a pre-owned in the box. I'm like,
for an amiibo that got like 6 reprints. Now, if this was like a year after Twilight Princess HD came out,
if it was this
different.
guy, like you can't find this fucking guy anywhere now ever.
No.
That's why I picked him up instantly, and he was sold out. And he's fucking.
Yeah.
I had to pre-order him. He's fucking sick, isn't he?
Yeah.
I love this one. And then same thing with Ganon for Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom Ganon, same thing. Fucking impossible to find. You can't find them anymore. Which is why I will never get rid of any of these. Like this Breath of the Wild Link, you'll never find ever again.
I've seen him a few times.
He's tough. This guy is almost impossible to find.
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword Link, yeah.
Well, because that was if I remember right, that was the 35th anniversary.
It was like a Japan-only one import, too, initially, so yeah.
Same with my Ocarina of Time. Like, that's why the Twilight Princess Link, like...
Yeah, they're fucking, like that's... I won't get rid of any of my links, ever, because I'm trying to get them all at some point. But, but outside of that, yeah, collectibles are awesome. Obviously, I love my collectibles. But I think that, a place called GameStop should not be called GameStop. It should be called Collectible Stop at this point.
Collectible.
Or like, mall kiosk.
Nerd stop, I guess.
Well, what was it? Fucking GameStop owned a store that was literally all fucking collectibles.
Yeah, it was,
It was Geek. Was it Geek? Think Geek.
Yeah, Think Geek.
It was Think Geek. And
they closed them down just to make GameStops.
Why did they close them down?
I guess they weren't making enough
because
money.
more people were going into Think Geek than GameStop?
Probably.
Because I didn't go... The minute Think Geek was open, it was right next to GameStop. I was like, I'm never going into GameStop ever again.
Why?
Only reason I would go into GameStop was to look for amiibos, and then that was it. I would go to fucking Think Geek for everything else, because they had way cooler shit.
I can't even remember the last time I served a game GameStop.
I buy everything digitally now. Hence our conversation from last week. Why I don't fucking care about the PlayStation physical conversation, because I don't fucking buy physical games anymore. I don't care.
I mean, we had our discussion last. Iterate. As long as they just give me more consumer-friendly policy. Like, that's...
Yeah, I guess.
That's really what I'm in there for. Like, if you're gonna go fully digital, that's what you gotta do.
But I'm not surprised at the fact that GameStop is focusing more. It was kind of something that's been like you've been you've been. It's something that's been noticeable for the last 5 to 10 years. It's just like GameStop barely sells games anymore, and you more
ever since this generation of consoles, since the PS5 and Xbox Series.
I would say before even the PS4. I would say
I still went into the GameStop. Look at the deli.
I went into the GameStop. Yeah,
I went into my local GameStop. But no, I still went to GameStop for PS4 games. A crap. I still saw people going in there for games.
Apparently, want to know something interesting?
Oh, is it that?
No, it's probably not what you're thinking.
All right, yeah, lay it on me.
So I went to my GameStop around here.
Right.
That's in West Seneca, right? And I went in for a Steam card. And I went to the one by you initially, traded all my amiibos in there, wanted to get a Steam card, but I didn't want to spend $50 on a Steam card. And
which, understandable.
They only had one $50 Steam card there. I'm like, okay, I'll go to a different GameStop, whatever. Went to the one by me. They had a bunch. I was like, all right, cool. I'll get my $20 thing here. Yeah. And the person at the counter was just like, yeah, get them while you can, because we're not restocking on Steam cards. And I'm like, why? And they're like, they're not sending them anymore. I was like, what is Steam just not making them anymore, or what's going on? And they're like, nope, people just don't want to work with GameStop anymore. So what we have is what we have. And it's like, wow, that's fucking.
Well, it's because they send.
That's sad.
They send so much product there, and I hate to be a fact checker, but or not a fact checker, but a truth nukist, I guess.
Just go to Walmart for your Steam card, PlayStation card, Xbox.
Well, yeah, but if you ship your stuff, if you're a business partner with GameStop and you ship your stuff there, congrats, it's sitting on the shelf.
Yeah,
no one's buying.
Unless it's a collectible.
Yeah.
Even then, it's probably sitting on the shelf because they don't really ever have good prices.
I was to say, because let's be real, like a Goku figure that's like on.
When's the last time you been to the Galleria?
Actually, you can see.
Okay, yeah. So you've been there recently.
Yeah.
You know that you ever stepped foot in the Mind Games?
Yeah.
Fucking awesome store.
Mm-hmm.
You ever and then Otaku House right next to it. I think some of the shit at Otaku House, for me personally, when I look at their shit, I'm like, okay, these kind of feel like knockoff anime statues.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know if this is me,
but I will say that my fucking Vegeta over there. I don't know if you knew I have it over there.
Yeah, I
see the box. Yeah,
I eyeball.
That guy's fucking sick. That's from Otaku House.
Yeah, I will say some of the figures that they have are like, I don't know, they kind of cringe, bro.
Some of them are cringy.
Like
some of them
Super Saiyan 3 Rose Goku Black samurai armor time traveler. Like, what the fuck is this?
All right. I have the samurai armor Vegeta one, and it's fucking cool.
Like the Power Ranger, like samurai art. Like, you know what I mean? It's wielding like a laser sword or some shit.
Yeah, some of them are stupid, and then some of them, like we walked in, me and Katie.
That one's cool because made by Japanese.
Yeah.
So giving them a good.
It's also my favorite Dragon Ball character.
That's fair.
And I'm also a huge like ancient like feudal Japan era enthusiast. I love that shit. So
that era of Japan.
Like, yeah, it's just, I've always found it interesting. Love samurais, all that shit. So I'm like, oh, it's like best of both worlds.
Yeah, literally.
Right. Yeah. But me and Katie went into Otaku House like last week, and we're walking, and there's this one statue that she was like, that she noticed. I wasn't really looking. She noticed, and it's like one of these. It's like a girl and just enormous boobs, right?
Enormous bazingas.
Yeah, enormous. And she's like, dude, how? She's like, how is it even possible? And I'm like,
anime.
I don't even know.
That's how.
And it's like those kind of statues I think are pretty cringy too. Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, give me the cool fucking. Like, give me. Do I have any over here that I can kind of show off? No, maybe. No, these are all Funkos.
And even still, that's a good representation. Like, full Funkos, like fucking Demon Form Austin. Fucking.
Yeah, but you can't see them on camera. We'll move him down right here.
Sorry, folks. I guess.
Yeah, there we go. There he is, right there. Black Form Asta. We'll move him closer to the camera because you can't really see him. But yeah, that's what he looks like. Yeah, there he is. Cool.
Like, that's still cool.
Well, that's my Black Clover shelf though.
I know anime is like popular and stuff nowadays, but I still feel like I have to be careful because people are like they still associate it with like those fucking like
they do.
Like,
they do, but it's associated with like the weird fandom of like because you do have those guys that are weird, and we knew one, right? And I think animes like Food Wars give it a really bad reputation as well.
Food Wars.
Fucking Mushoku Tensei apparently is a little on the raunchier side for it.
What was that one that was your unadulterated PDF file to say the least?
I don't know.
What was it? Boku no Pico, I think it was called. It was literally just straight up just...
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
It's terrible.
I'm sure it is.
It's awful, but people loved it.
Yeah, yes. I'm sure it is. But that's what I go to. Like, I go to GameStop for anime shit. I go for Funkos, and and like half the time, like GameStop exclusive stuff too
isn't cool.
It's not cool anymore. I traded in my GameStop exclusive amiibo. I had the fucking Luke Goblin.
So did I.
And I traded that. I was like, it was. I looked at the price and how much it was worth. I'm like, okay, goodbye.
Well, this is also too. It was probably one of the only like amiibo that was like, oh, but it doesn't fucking do anything for Diablo 3 on Switch.
It didn't?
No.
Oh, really?
It didn't do anything.
It was just cool.
No, it was basically a little statue.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad I got rid of it. These guys, these two at least, they give you some pretty cool features on Switch.
Which ones?
Magnamalo.
Oh yeah, I have his arm.
Magnamalo and the little pelican guy.
I had the Maltino amiibo as well.
Yeah. You have it still or had it?
I had it.
You don't anymore. I thought you said you had them still.
I actually haven't gone through my storage in a long time, so
yeah, we got some pretty cool.
Check that.
We got some pretty cool statues and shit though. I think this one is one of my favorite by far.
Oh, because Bloodborne.
Yeah.
But like I
Yes.
said, if you don't like Bloodborne,
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like what we're going to save the last topic because we're going to move
Yeah.
to that. We're going to save the last topic that was originally planned for this episode, and we'll do that next week. Okay? This week, because we kind of like hinted at Bloodborne and stuff, I kind of want to talk about like FromSoft games and Souls-likes.
okay.
You're a big FromSoft guy, right? You love Bloodborne. You've played Elden Ring. You've
Platinumed Elden Ring.
You haven't played Sekiro though, right?
That is the only Souls game that I have not played.
So have you played any other?
And Shadow of the Erd Tree.
Have you played Souls-like games or only FromSoft?
Only FromSoft. I do own a couple. Like, so our buddy Fallen, he actually hit me up and he was like, "Hey, do you want to play Lords of the Fallen?" Funnily enough,
It's okay.
And I was like, "Yeah, dude, like I'll download it."
Yeah.
Like, he never got around to hitting me back up for it though, so it's still just hanging
You
out
have
on my. Yeah,
I'll play it with you.
all right.
I'm
But,
like
like,
my
I-
character is like significantly pretty far into it, but I'll play it with you.
I played Neo. I did not play Neo 2.
Yeah, I think Neos are overrated.
But no, when it comes to like the Souls genre, it's really only like
Only like FromSoft games. So I would-
Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, 3.
I would heavily recommend looking into some of the other ones that are not made by
I've
FromSoft.
heard good things.
Liza P,
Yeah,
fucking incredible.
I think PlayStation just had that as one of their plus games. I
think so.
I did manage to snag it. I was
Yes.
very interested in it.
Get the DLC for it if you
Okay.
can, because it's really like.
Well, I'll probably go through the base game.
Yeah. But then get Overture once you
Yeah.
play through the base game.
That's so
Dude, the
games
last
to play.
I'll show you once we're finished because I don't want to show you while we're recording right now.
We'll take a quick
But
break.
I'll show you my I made a TikTok of me fighting the last boss in Liza P Overture, the final boss in him. Fucking nut Arlecchino.
My brother,
It's nuts, dude.
he damn near broke his TV fighting that guy.
It's crazy. And then I'll show you too
He
before.
called me screaming about it. He was like, "Fuck that."
So my favorite game of last was it last year? Oh God, or was it the year beforehand? I think it was last year. Probably my favorite Souls-like game I've ever played, and I really recommend playing it is the first Berserker Kazan.
I've heard nothing but good things about
It
that.
is
Yeah.
so fucking good. One of the hardest Souls games I've ever played. It's a little bit more like Neo, where it's kind of like level-based structured, and you have
Okay.
like after each mission, you go back to your main hub world and you select the
I'm
next
okay
one.
with that.
which is cool.
Demon Souls is one of my favorites. and
Yeah,
that's
which is
literally how
cool.
that game-
It's not like an open world and shit. But the levels are good. The bonus missions are good. The bosses are all really, really good. Usually the bonus missions have some sort of boss that you fought in an early level.
Sure.
Just kind of like a variant of it, almost like a Monster Hunter fight. And some of them are like there's this one that is like the base version is like, okay, yeah, it's manageable, not
Yeah.
too difficult. The bonus level version of him, fuck that guy. I could have broken a fucking controller from that guy.
Dude,
But the last boss alone, Ozma, I was on him for an entire week straight.
damn.
And I'll show you the video once we're done. And it's like a 7-minute long video. But it's my clip of it's my run of me killing him. And when I tell you I make that fight look easy, I make it look easy because that's how much time I spent fighting this guy, learning his patterns, learning his parry time, because that's a very parry heavy game as well.
Mhm.
Where if you can parry, you're fucking golden, right? You're golden.
Yeah.
And it's so like I think what's great about Kazan is it's got some of the best fucking combat and action out of any Souls-like game. It is one of the most satisfying once you get like really, really high into the skill trees and you build, because you can build like specific armor sets and move sets and stuff like that with skills and shit. It is really, really good. It is hands down my favorite. Liza P is a close second though.
Both of those I've heard nothing but great things about them.
Lords of the Fallen's okay. It's not bad.
Yeah,
The second one looks good. Lords of the Fallen 2 looked good.
yeah.
I wasn't blown away by Lords of the Fallen. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, you know me. It takes a lot for me to be blown away by a game.
Yeah.
I have flown close to the sun too many times.
Yeah, like Kazan, I was extremely excited for. Like, I got access to the closed alpha. I got access to
okay.
the beta. Like, the minute I heard about Kazan, I signed up for the closed network test. And when I got access, I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Spent 11 hours into that closed alpha. and then fucking spent another 3 hours in the beta because I'm just like, I spent so much time in the alpha, I know what I'm fucking doing. The beta's easy at this point.
Mhm.
And I'm like, okay, after playing the beta, I was like, okay, it only took me 3 hours to beat the first 3 levels. Now I'm worried, is the game too easy, right?
Yeah.
Am I going to be is this going to be a shorter game than I was expecting? It took me 100 hours to beat that game. Like, it's long. It's not short either. It's long. And it's fucking hard. It's awesome. I love it. I highly recommend it if you can ever find the time to play it. It's so good.
There's a bunch of things I gotta play, and then there's a bunch of things coming out that I want to play. So,
but I guess like we can talk with FromSoft. Then I mean, I want to say like let's rank our FromSoft games. You haven't played all of them, obviously.
no, but I mean, like,
But
if we're
it's
gonna
kind
do,
of-
like, the Souls ones. You know what I mean?
Soulsborne,
Yeah, because Sekiro's like a rhythm game. That's what I've heard.
because it's a parry. It's very parry heavy.
Well, yeah, it's parry heavy, but I've heard the best way to play Sekiro is treat it like a rhythm game. That's what I've heard.
Kind of. It's got a rhythm to it, but it's not a rhythm game. I
Well,
would say.
no, but like when it comes to like the movesets, it's like parry, parry, parry. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. There's like,
that's-
but when you get up, there's like these one enemies in there that are so fucking fast.
yeah, because then it's like parry, dodge, fuck, oh shit.
No. When I say like, there's an enemy that has a sword move. It's a double sword move. It's like a shing shing that fast, and it's like you have to parry that fast on time and parry both of them instantly. If you don't, I kid you not, you are dead.
Damn.
Like if even one of those blades hits you, that's how much damage you are fucked.
Is it still weird that even though I played all the Soulsborne games, I still find the hardest thing I've ever done in a video game was fighting the secret boss on Kingdom Hearts 2 on critical mode. That thing whooped my ass.
Have you
for a
played the
month
Elden Ring
straight.
DLC?
No, not yet.
The last boss.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm low key kind of scared.
The last fucking boss,
It was Radon, right?
Promised Consort Radon, is no joke.
So,
It's another one that I spent like a few days on.
while I haven't played it, I have a personal theory that Miyazaki was like, "Damn, people figured out Elden Ring the third," and he just was like, "Oh, like,
Yeah, it's brutal. Yeah,
yeah."
board this way.
I was slapped
Yeah,
out of frame.
I was slouching on the frame too. Yeah, like I don't know how long it was for, but who cares?
Well, shit.
It's okay. The audio is probably way better this week, so it's that's all I care about.
Yeah.
We also have your camera there. We just don't have mine.
What's up?
But yeah,
What, rank our Soulsborne then?
yeah. I mean, well, I think we kind of obviously already both know what our number one is because we're hyping up Bloodborne. So obviously
It's
Bloodborne.
Armored Core 6.
Bloodborne's obviously number one.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
there's no game like Bloodborne, and it's so
Nothing
fucking
like
good.
And one thing that I feel like has to be said about Bloodborne, really something that I feel like doesn't get said about it a lot, I really appreciate its art style. Because not many
it's
games,
so cool.
Not many games go for gothic horror.
No,
When
it's
the
so
last
cool.
time you've seen a gothic horror game, like with the cosmic, like Lovecraftian,
Blasphemous, but it's a 2D pixel. Like,
Yeah, but
it's
like-
an 8-bit game.
but literally Bloodborne and Blasphemy.
Yeah.
Like that is not a common, like,
Kind of Liza P is kind of like that too.
yeah, kind of.
But Liza P is more of like a gothic horror merged with like steampunk-ish vibe.
Okay,
It's cool.
alright. Well, like, it's such a unique setting. And
Oh, it's
good.
so
And then-
fucking good.
And then the trick weapon, I still find them to be probably
Which is very,
the
like,
most fun.
That's why I really like. You really have to play Liza P. If you like Bloodborne, you'll like Liza P. Because Liza P, yeah, like you love Bloodborne. Liza P is essentially like it's almost like a spiritual successor to Bloodborne because we're never gonna get a Bloodborne 2.
No, because Sony hates us in more ways.
There's
than I
like
can even
there's not
imagine.
like switch weapons. Well, yeah, no, there's not switch weapons, but there is like switchable weapon parts.
Okay.
So you can craft like a blade with a different handle. It'll give you different abilities, and you can do that and with multiple different weapons, and they're fucking cool. And then the boss weapons are really fucking cool too. Yeah, that game is very cool.
I'll have to give it a shot because, like I said, it was the PlayStation Plus. No, I know for a fact I have it.
It's very linear, So it's not as open as Bloodborne or Dark Souls or whatever.
I consider Dark Souls and Bloodborne linear games. I mean, like, they have, like, some optional areas inside.
Yeah, but Lies of P is much more linear than that.
Like, it's pretty much a straight shot.
Yeah, there's explorable areas, but it's not to the extent as Bloodborne.
Okay.
Like the entirety of, like, Central Yharnam and Old Yharnam, right? Like, that's, like, you know, how much you can go in and explore those. Those aren't really...
Okay.
It's much more of a linear experience. Like, you go this way. There are branching off areas that you can go to find collectibles and shit. But for the most part, it's not like you're not gonna be walking around Central Yharnam and then come across the fucking door to take you to Old Yharnam.
Okay.
You know,
makes sense.
That's yeah.
Or
like the fucking clock tower to take you up to the fucking Astral Clock Tower and up there. Yeah. Or no, that's not what I'm thinking. Yes, the Astral Clock Tower is where
the Grand Cathedral.
Yes.
Where you get Ludwig.
Yeah, the Grand Cathedral where you go up and you fight the fucking the emissary and shit. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's where celestial emissaries and shit are, right?
The blue alien mushroom people.
Yeah. The where you take to the upper cathedral ward.
Yes,
that's where it is.
That's what.
Yeah.
Okay. But what? So after Bloodborne, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't know.
You've played them all?
Yeah, I mean the only ones I haven't played are why can't I think?
You're not gonna go Elden Ring? That's where everyone would put it. People would put Elden Ring at the top.
I like Dark Souls 2.
I never beat it.
It is by far my favorite out of the.
I never beat it, and it's because of your brother that I never beat it.
Oh God!
I was playing through it with your brother in Fallen, and we were taking turns. Like, we'd clear a boss, go back on another person's account, clear that boss, go back on another account, clear that boss, and then move on to the next area. Clear that area, go back. It took fucking so long to get through fucking areas. Because it was just like, all right, now we got to do it for me. It was always your brother's account first.
Yeah,
got to do it for me first, and then we got to go, and then we can go back and do whatever. But if it got too late, we'll do it tomorrow, and then it never fucking happened, you know. And it got to that point where it's just like we got decently far, and then we just stopped playing for some reason, and then I sold my collection, my Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 collection.
Yeah, the trilogy. Back, right?
Yeah, and now I don't own Dark Souls 2, and I'm never gonna fucking be able to play it again. Well, I could buy it, but it's fucking too much money to pay for.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's on sale right now.
Maybe I'll pick it up
on fucking PlayStation.
Maybe.
If you do, I'll gladly play it with you.
Maybe I'll pick it up because it's the only one that I haven't fully beaten.
I was saying because I love Dark Souls 2. I know a lot of people don't like the fact that this gets pointed out. A lot of Elden Ring systems you can thank Dark Souls 2 for.
I don't. Yes, but I mean, there's a lot of systems in Dark Souls 2 that I don't like. It's a much slower paced.
Oh yeah,
much more slower paced Dark Souls.
It's slower paced. The level design is nowhere good.
No, I really like Dark Souls 1, but personally speaking, I would go Bloodborne because I have played Sekiro, so I'm going to say Sekiro.
I've heard really good things about Sekiro
because it's still like. Even though it's not like as much of a like you create your own character,
it still has that from
choose your stats and your stamp, whatever you want to put your stats into and your points into. It's still got that level design feel of that FromSoftware difficulty challenge, the level challenge where everything respawns. When you die, you have to get back to your area to pick up your fucking shit, or you lose everything, and the bosses are also some of the best bosses I've ever fought in any game. It's that good.
I've seen the clips. I have seen. So they are pretty cool. But I would say me. This is gonna. I mean, there's only one place to put it after Dark Souls 2, but I actually put Dark Souls 3 after.
I like Dark Souls 3. I played through Dark Souls 3 like 5 times.
Yeah, same here. I just feel like it plays it a little safe.
It's short. I feel like the bosses are really easy.
Yeah, there really wasn't.
There's not any crazy
DLC because, like, I know a bunch of people are like, "Oh my god, Black Flame Frida" and stuff like that. I didn't have it.
Well, fuck Frida. Sister Frida was a fuck, dude. I can't stand her.
I didn't have trouble.
I had a lot of issues with her.
Well, then again, though, I'm also the same person that got walled on ROM, the vacuous spider.
I also got walled on ROM. That's the funny thing.
Did you get walled on Orphan of Cause too?
No. I never I never beat Orphan of Cost. You know what? Funny story is, I was like, I think I'm at Orphan of Cost, guys. I'm like, should I try it? And I'm like, all right, watch me first try this guy. And I'm not even kidding you. And I did the same thing with Slave Knight Gale, where I'm like, all right, guys, I'm gonna attempt this guy. No idea his moveset. I'm gonna first try him. Orphan of Cause, I got down to like literally like this much HP, and fucking Gale, same exact thing. And I'm like, motherfucker. And then I was never able to get him that close ever again.
I don't know what it was, dude.
Dude, I was ready to take.
It's not even that hard of a boss.
No, now that once you know how to fight him, he's so easy.
Oh.
But I was ready to take my disc out of my fucking console and snap it in half. That's how mad Rom made me.
Yeah, dude.
And he's like one of the easiest bosses in that game.
Yeah, he really is, because he just teleports around and you just hit him a bunch.
It's his fucking little minion spiders that are.
He would non-stop summon his fucking.
It was his fucking minion. They would do the fucking head dive. And just out of nowhere, that bullshit move. So one would head dive, and then you'd have another one come in from behind you and do his fucking claw shit.
That shit took like 2/3 of your
Yes,
oh my
dude, it was the minions. It was the spider minions that were the issue for me.
Completely forgot about.
Yeah, fuck that boss. He's really once you go in with a fire and fucking some sort of like saw blade or something like that, and he's a cakewalk. But
what would you have for your?
Probably Dark Souls. What did I say?
Bloodborne, Sekiro.
Oh, Elden Ring, probably. Yeah,
I have Elden Ring, Dark Souls.
I'll do Elden Ring. I really like the exploration aspect of Elden Ring. Once I started it and actually seriously sat down, I was like, I'm gonna play through Elden Ring. I got lost in it. I'm like, I love this game.
That's where my love-hate relationship kind of formed. Because I truly think the Legacy Dungeon best of the best of any Dark Souls. But I can't deny my heart, man. I did not like navigating that open world. I did not like the open world.
I really liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun.
I just care for it. I mean, like, I first time through, yeah, it's fun. Like, it's cool, like, navigating it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but I'm like, it also depends on builds and stuff you go. The build I was going, I didn't find any usable fucking weapons or anything, basically until the plateau. Alta's plateau.
What?
Yeah, I did Strength Faith.
What did you use as your weapon?
When I finally got up to, what is it, the Ordo, this is one that spins around like a Beyblade and then you slam it into the ground.
Oh, that was what you used?
Yeah, before that, I literally would pick up any two-handed sword that I found and slap
I'm a basic bitch. I know what I used. Not the Rivers of Blood.
Moonveil.
Yeah.
That's fair.
No, not Moonveil. No. Not a no.
The gravity one?
No, it wasn't a Uji katana. It wasn't a katana. I'm a basic bitch. I use it in every single game.
Sure.
Nope. It's in every single Souls game. The only weapon that's in every single Souls game.
Albert.
No. Special weapon.
Oh, the Moonlight Greatsword.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Moonlight Greatsword, the great weapon.
I'm a basic bitch, but that weapon is so good in Elden.
You also have to go fuck ton to get.
Yeah, but when I got it, I was just like, I'm never taking it off.
Dark Souls 2, I would say, actually has an arguably harder way to it, because it's not until like the finally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
same thing for Bloodborne. It wasn't in Bloodborne until the DLC, right?
Yeah.
So,
I guess technically one Souls game didn't
launch with it. Yeah, it didn't launch with it. Well, and obviously it's not Sekiro either.
But another reason why Elden Ring kind of feel problem, because it's open world, it has a problem with really towards.
Yeah,
and that's why
some areas are definitely way harder than others.
Well, it's not just the way harder than others. The whole, like, at least in my eyes, when I played the original trilogy, in Demon Souls and Bloodborne, like, I felt like the difficulty kind of like, all right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I feel like in Elden Ring, it's more roller coaster, where it's like, oh, this is really challenging. Oh, this.
I felt like it was like that for once, like the legacy dungeons were always the challenge, and then the open world itself was fairly easy for the most part.
Oh, see, I found some legacy dungeons.
But I think that the hardest area in the entire game is Caelid.
I had to pick the hardest area,
or the
I didn't. I had a lot.
I didn't have any issues there either. I also didn't have an issue with. I didn't have an issue itself with the giant either.
I didn't say
the boss.
I didn't have a lot of issues.
A lot of people had trouble with him. I didn't have an issue.
Yeah, I didn't really have too many. You can ride your torrent.
Yeah, he was easy for me.
Yeah,
well, also the Moonlight Great Sword or whatever, the Dark Moon Great Blade or whatever it's called in that game.
Right.
It was fucking broken.
Now that I'm thinking about it, special move. This great sword does a lot of stun damage, so I was stunning him like every up.
Yeah. The area with Placidusax is also fucking annoying.
I love that. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
It's annoying though.
It can be. It definitely.
It can be hard because it's also the same area where you fight the fucking duo boss as well.
Duo gods.
Yeah.
Second time fight him.
But it's the first time you fight him as a pair together.
No, there's Windmill Village. There's a dungeon there. Fight him too. Sure.
Is together?
Yeah. That's where I fought them both the first time.
Legacy dungeon area where they're actually like you could skip those ones.
Oh, okay. All right.
You have to go through them to get to Placidusax. Right.
Well,
it's almost like because you've got the Godskin Noble and the Godskin Apostle.
Yeah.
Right. At both one of each is at one of the towers as well. You don't have to do the towers, but you can. There's one at the bottom and then there's one outside of a tower. You don't have to do the towers. So if you never fight them, right? If your first time is experiencing them is in, Placidusax's area, they're fucking annoying as hell. And fuck that. But they're also very, very exploitable as well. Fucking bring in a couple of sleep darts, hit one with some sleep darts, and just fuck the other one up.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it wakes up, sleep him again.
Back to bed. More roofies.
Yeah, literally.
Good. After Elden Ring, I'll just rapid fire the last two. It would probably have to be Souls 1 and Demon.
So,
and the only reason I love Dark Souls. I know this is going to be a really, really revealing fact. I finally played through it for the first time just this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I really like Dark Souls. The first one.
The level design. I do
think that some of the bosses really hold it back.
The bosses hold it back, and I'm not going to lie. Compared to the other games, the controls really have not.
Did you play the remastered version?
Yeah.
I think it played fine.
Dude, only being able to roll in 4 directions and...
I honestly forgot about that.
There's a ton of stuff in that not have the quality of features.
Did you play through the DLC and shit too then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Artorias is fantastic.
Yep. You want to see my clip of my fight with him? Because it lasted about 20 seconds.
Yeah, later. Yeah, for sure.
So, dude, because my brother, he was like, dude, awesome boss.
Artorias wasn't hard.
No, he's not like.
He's cool. He's just fun. He's cool.
I must have caught him on like a day where.
I thought Manus was tough.
Yeah,
Manus was tough. I think in base. I think for what kills Dark Souls 1 for me is the fucking tree boss, man. I can't think of his name.
Beta Chaos.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I really didn't care for Beta Chaos. I really didn't care for Brave Lord and Nito.
Yeah, Nito sucked too.
The Moonlit.
Yeah, that was boring. You have to wait for it to fucking land.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie too. I had to have the slightest comprehension of how to press the L2 button. Gwen is a fucking push.
Yeah, Gwen wasn't tough.
Like, it is so ridiculously stupid how...
I also don't think...
his parry...
I also don't think that for me at least, I don't think a majority of the Dark Souls games, I think their difficulty is overhyped. I don't think
100%.
they're as hard as everyone makes them out to be. I think that they'd
Your
have
first one's
hard
your hardest.
segments.
The first one is always your hardest.
Yeah, for me, the hardest game is Bloodborne.
Yep.
But it's also the first Souls-like I played.
Yeah,
exactly. That's a
because you're
great
getting
point.
used to that style of game.
But
the moment that style of game clicks, I don't want to phrase it like this because they're not like this.
They
but
have
once
difficulty.
You've played Call of Duty, played them all, right?
Yeah, they have
but
difficulty.
I don't want to say it like that.
well, the thing is, they definitely have difficulty in them, and I've played other Souls-likes that are harder than Dark Souls games. Like Kazan is harder than fucking Dark Souls, but it's also it's like any Souls-like game made by FromSoft. I think has the overhypedness of how difficult it is, because usually the people that are playing them, that are picking up these games like Elden Ring for the first time, have one, never touched a fucking Souls game ever. They have no idea what they're doing. And two, they're thinking like, or like fucking a big thing was like when Dark Souls 3 came out, the videos of, oh, can you beat Iodex Gundyr for the very first boss in Dark Souls? Fucking pushover of a boss.
And
he's so easy. And they're just getting walled on him. And it's like, well, if you know how to fucking, like, how to once you know how to roll and whatever and dodge and shit and in your timing windows, it's and I think a benefit is we do play Monster Hunter, so we also have that kind of native reaction from playing those games, because
those reaction started with. Oh, this is gonna sound like a really big stretch.
Kingdom Hearts is easier though.
It is, but I mean, fuck, man, play Kingdom Hearts 2 on critical mode and tell me it's easy. But like, dude, if you really break down how those bosses work, watch and wait for attack patterns. You block and dodge accordingly. You punish accordingly.
Yeah, and it's also like you can't get too greedy. If you get too greedy, like that's one of the things. Like I know I'm a very aggressive player, and I'm very greedy when it comes to bosses. And I'll know like I'll physically say like, oh, I'm getting greedy here, and I'm like, or I'll be like, I'm gonna be greedy here. I don't care, and then I go for it, and then I die, and I'm like, oh, I was greedy. That was my own fault. I was greedy for it. That's what I get for being a greedy asshole. But I do think that the difficulty of them is severely overhyped. I think they've got difficult moments in them, and it's also between, like, you've got the noobs playing them for the very first boss, or like Elden Ring's fucking crab boss, I can't remember what it's called, the very, very beginning of the game.
Oh, the grafted stuff.
Yeah, that you're meant to lose to. Yeah. Like, them dying to them, and then dying to the fucking very first, like, soldier you fight too. That takes 2 hits.
Soldier of Godric.
That takes 2 hits to kill.
The true hardest boss in any Souls game.
It takes literally 2 fucking hits to kill him. And it's just like, you've got those in the clips of people that have never played a Souls game that are like, oh, this game's so hard, I can't play it. And then you've got on the opposite end, people that do play those games, but the only clips of the difficulty, because of how hard it is like fucking Melania and Radon, or fucking Godfrey, the main dude. He's got a fucking axe and goes Super Saiyan mode and starts punching the ground.
The dragon, he grafts the hand.
No, not him. He is.
You're talking about towards the end of the game?
I'm talking about in what's the main city? The big city.
Oh, Horaloo. You talking about him?
Yeah. But
he was.
I am Horaloo. Yeah, but his name before he calls himself Horaloo, he has a different name, and it's something with a G. I can't remember what it is.
I don't know, Gerald.
It's him. He's super fucking cool.
Yeah.
But he's overshadowed by Melania, and he's Dude, did you have a hard time with Radagast or Radagon and the Elden Beast? I did not.
Elden Beast I had more trouble with just because I felt like getting used to his.
I beat him in 2 tries.
I beat him on like my 5th try, but it didn't take me long.
It literally was it was fucking so easy to me. I don't think it was hard though.
No, I didn't. I mean, like,
again, I think
I felt like the hardest part of his fight was dodging the arrows, like when you first enter the battlefield.
I think a lot of people. No, not Radon, Radagon. Radagon is the fight before Elden Beast.
Oh, I actually had a lot of trouble with him.
I didn't think he was that hard either.
I don't know what it was.
It's literally the fight. You kill him, and then it's Elden Beast.
He kept clipping me with the AoE.
His fucking hammer.
I'll tell you what, though, the two hardest bosses that I had in Elden Ring was obviously Melania. Let's be real.
Melania's tough.
And then this one's gonna throw a lot of people off guard, but she's the leader of Hogwarts, Renala.
Oh, I didn't find her hard either.
The only reason I found her hard was because, for whatever reason, I don't know why, and I helped all of our mutual friends fight her. Not for any of them did she like do this, but for me, she would literally, here's my wolves, fly away. Here's my dragon, fly away. Here's my troll, fly away. Here's my wolves.
So you had to help people through that game?
No, because I co-opted it with like Fallen and my brother and stuff like that. So when
miserable time probably.
We did it like solo, and then when it got to the major points, we were like, hey, are you around this point? Oh yeah, I am. Hey, help me out with this boss. Yeah, we didn't.
No, I soloed the entire game.
For my platinum run, I soloed it. But I was also playing a dex build for that one where I didn't have any issues with her because I was able to hit her.
Yeah.
But like, dude, anytime I would get near her with my strength build, she would just fly off, summon 18 fucking million things.
Yeah, she can be annoying, but I don't think she's that hard.
No, it's not hard. It's more annoying. But like, I was stuck on her for a long time.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like the boss that I was stuck on the longest.
In the nog.
Melania, I had to cheat for. I had to pull out the rivers of blood for Melania.
Same. which I'm sorry, I don't know if this is a little too like weird philosophical gaming wise, but I'm sorry. If you have to completely change your build in order to deal with a boss, and that boss isn't even weak to the element you're using, I feel like you kind of failed a little bit.
Yeah, she got nerfed a lot too.
And I still
previously
not enough.
I haven't fought in her since her nerfs, but I do think though that like I kind of had to do something similar for the last boss in Kazan, where I didn't have to reshape my build entirely, but I did have to kind of.
There's nothing.
I kind of had to switch up certain skills.
There's nothing wrong.
And I had to get
like
specific. I had to look into like specific armor sets that would give me better perks and advantages that would help more.
But that's similar to like Monster Hunter, where you're just like preparing for the fight better.
Yeah,
you don't have to literally get a whole new fucking stat.
You don't have to go to fucking Renala and rebuild your fucking person. You
don't have to make a whole new character, pretty much.
Yeah, and you only get so many fucking tiers to do that too.
Exactly. So you have to waste basically 2 tiers per run to switch your character to the Melania killer, and then switch them back.
Yeah,
because that's what I did. Because I don't fucking care about what fuck no. I want my miracles.
So because I was like, all right, I'm kind of getting bored of the Dark Moonblade. I was like, all right, let's switch to a Dex Intellect build. So it was a little bit of both. So I could use the Rivers of Blood, and I could also use Moonveil.
Okay.
At the same time, have both of them in my hand, and I'm just running around with dual katanas.
I'm a miracles guy when it comes to Souls game. I sling my lightning, let me heal my folks.
No, I was never big in the magic for those games. Yeah, I never understood how to work them properly.
The only the only game that I actually went on to do magic for was Demon's Souls. I don't know why.
Another game that I never played, but I bought the remaster, and it's not one that I didn't fall in love with it like I was expecting to. I think it's because of the way it's structured is so much different than every other Souls game. The fact that you can go into literally any world whenever you want to, and you can be underprepared for some of these worlds. And like the order of like, you can do 1-1, but then you can go to 3-1, 3-2, 3-4, 3-2, 3-3, 3-4.
Well, you
and then go
do it to kill the dragon god. Then you can access the higher levels of one.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's so weird and confusing on how the structure for that game worked.
Yeah,
that it kind of took me out of it. And then I hate the healing system. How everything is grass, and there's no like obviously Dark Souls introduced the Estus flasks and stuff like that, but the fact that grass are one-time consumable uses, they don't refill. They also have a really large effect on your encumberment for that game. There's just a lot of things with Demon Souls that I was not a huge fan of that I was hoping to like, because I was like, oh, I really love Dark Souls.
You can definitely
all that
tell
shit.
It's the first time or try.
Yeah, and the remaster visually looks well, but it didn't fix any of those issues.
No, I still think I'm crazy take. I still think it's best looking.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Hands down, one of the best. The best, like, console exclusive PS5. I know there's only like 3 of them.
The best?
Out of the 3 true, like, console exclusive.
You think Demon Souls looks better than Ghost of Yote?
Isn't that on PC though too?
No.
It's not?
No, Yote's only on PlayStation.
That just gets
Tsushima's on PC. I don't think Yote came out on PC.
That's probably why I was just assuming. Okay, then scratch what I said then. Yeah. Yote would be...
Yote's number 1 for me, probably.
Yeah. Because for whatever reason, I thought...
No, yeah, it came out last year, and I think it was initially like, oh, we're going to release it on PC, but then, preview for our episode next week, the console wars thing is potentially coming back.
Yeah.
PlayStation was like, we're not doing PC releases anymore. So it's like, okay, so Yote might not be coming to PC. I don't know if it is or isn't still, but as of right now, no, it's PlayStation only.
Okay, well then, yeah, never mind. I would say Ghost of Yote is probably the best.
That game looks so fucking good, too.
Yeah,
that's a game that I have yet to beat still. I've spent 40 hours just in the fucking first chapter.
I console shared it with Fallen.
Yeah.
I never got it though. I never got around it. I had a great time with
How much did you play it?
2 hours. But it was great.
Oh, only 2 hours of it?
Oh, but it was great.
When I kid you not, like, I have 40, 45 hours put into that game, and 90% of that playtime is me just running around the world, finding hot springs, doing the fucking challenges.
That's me with Ghost of Tsushima.
Same thing with Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah,
barely touching the fucking story.
Mm-hmm.
And I just get lost in the world. And that's one of the things that I love about those games specifically. Usually I hate that for open world games. Yeah. Usually I hate when there's so much shit you can do where you lose track of the story and you're just busy doing busy work. But with Yote and Tsushima, what I like about it is it feels so natural because there's no mini-map saying, go here, come there. It's like you can literally just, like, I'll be riding my horse and, oh, there's a fucking hot spring over there. Let me go fucking over. Oh, a fox is leading me to a den. This is fucking cool. Oh, I see bamboo shoots over there. There's a fucking sharpness test or whatever, or strength test over there. Let me go rip that real quick.
It practices a philosophy that not many games or companies like anymore. You can trust the player.
Yeah, you
can trust the player. They'll discover it.
And there was I took time out. I'm just like, all right, I want to go find every single fucking die shop.
Mm-hmm.
And
I did the same shit too.
I said I want to find every die shop, and then I'm like, okay, I'm looking at the armor sets, and I see this one armor set that's absolutely broken. Super fucking broken. It after every kill or parry or block or dodge, you get healed or something. It's insane.
Are you talking about in Ghost of Tsushima?
No, Yote.
Oh, okay.
It's really broken. And I'm like, I'm gonna go get it, and this camera died. I think it's okay. We're almost done anyway.
Yeah.
But I went and bought. Not bought, but I went and did the entire quest line to get that armor set.
Mm-hmm.
Got the armor set. I have not taken it off since. And I've gotten every armor set too.
That's what I did. I forgot the name. Armor and Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
I do. As soon as I got that, I was like, done.
I never beat Tsushima because I got lost in the world. But that's a game I'm totally okay with, getting lost in Tsushima and Yote.
It's one of those games where, not like Elden Ring doesn't promote exploration and stuff like that, but I just feel like it feels more to do in Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah,
Elden
the
Ring
thing with Ghost of Tsushima, the world doesn't feel Elden Ring's world feels dead.
Yeah,
always until you.
I think that's why.
Honestly, it feels dead until you reach a legacy dungeon. Because there's not much in between unless you come across a dungeon or whatever. with Tsushima, it almost feels like there's always something, right? Or Yote, there's always something.
Yeah.
There's always a fox
But
den.
it's
There's
like-
always a
okay.
fucking yellow tail that's gonna take you to some interest point. There's always a fucking hot spring somewhere, challenge, something to do somewhere, fucking bandit camp to go clear and raid out, right? There's always something
Yeah,
around the world.
I never felt like it was overbearing.
No, I don't
Like,
I don't
they-
think
they
so.
definitely
I think
did it.
Assassin's Creed Shadows tried to recapture that,
Mhm.
but it was not nearly as successful.
Well, because the moment I hear Ubisoft open world, I just lose a lot of faith.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
But
'cause-
granted, Assassin's Creed Shadows did try to change it up where your minimap's not cluttered with bullshit
okay,
like it
that's-
normally is, and the only way to find interest points is to like climb up to like a sync point essentially,
Okay,
and then pull out like your like magnifying glass or whatever and actually like look for the interest points.
see, now
So it's
that's-
different.
That's a
but-
good way to actually.
It's different, but it's not as good as Yote or Tsushima.
Yeah.
And I think that was also like the issue for me with Assassin's Creed Shadows coming out when it did. Is like, okay, we're finally getting a Japanese Assassin's Creed game
After Ghost of Tsushima,
after we already got a Japanese Assassin's Creed game that's
Which-
just not titled Assassin's Creed.
which was also done way better.
Way
than
better.
Any modern
Way better.
Assassin's Creed.
And I'm just like, okay, Assassin's Creed Shadows is coming out. Well, we also have Yote coming out 4 months later.
Yeah, dude, Ghost of Tsushima is one of my favorite games.
Tsushima's one of my favorite games of all time. I think Yote is better, though.
I haven't played it, so I can't.
Yeah,
I mean, I played like the first like hour or two, but I can't.
I can understand that over, like, if you like Jin over Atsu,
oh yeah,
as
there's nothing
characters,
wrong- Yeah,
Atsu's not nearly as likable as Jin is. Atsu's actually kind of like, she kind of pisses me off at points, but I think overall the world of Yote looks better, is better and to be in. I do like the kind of like the Yote 6, how you're kind of like doing like a bounty hunt on all of those
Mhm.
versus just like the Mongolian. I didn't really like the Mongolian boss personally, or the Mongolian like emperor for Tsushima in terms of its story. I didn't really like connect with him as a villain.
Well, because he's just kind of like.
I do like the Yote 6 more. And there was a game. It's really funny actually. Assassin's Creed Shadows is almost identical in terms of story as Ghost of Yote.
That's funny as fuck.
Where you pretty much is almost the same exact, like your family's killed by this fucking organization of Japanese whatever, and Naue is like, her quest is hunting down the people that killed her family, and
Yeah.
fucking Atsu's quest is hunting down the Yote 6 to that killed her family. And it's like almost identical in terms of like
Who are
story.
these people killing families?
Yeah, it's almost identical in story structure, but Yote is still so much better. Also, Shadows came out a week before fucking Kazan, so I put 30 hours into Shadows and then never touched it again because Kazan came out.
What is with them releasing games? Good time.
Granted, I don't think that they're thinking like, okay, we're gonna release it next to Kazan. Who gives a fuck about that game? It's some indie developer
Yeah.
that is not gonna make nearly as much money. They weren't worried about that. Me personally, on a personal level, I was like, I could give two shits about Assassin's Creed the minute Kazan comes out because I care more about that game.
Well, it's just, and I feel like that's honestly the future of games is they're indie, because with AAA and how overmanaged and all this, that, and the thing is, as a complete side note, I know you don't really care for Bethesda games. Bethesda finally fucking came out and said something.
I hate Bethesda games.
But at this point,
Yeah, but they didn't. What did they say? That we're working on things?
Basically,
Nothing.
Basically, the leaks are true. That's what they said.
Nothing really. It was
Yeah.
just like, everything that we already fucking knew.
But
I read that and I was
Yeah,
like, what are we learning here? What are they trying to say?
it's that SpongeBob meme of like, they like it when I put the patties on the grill.
Yeah, I was like,
I'll do more of
I was like,
that.
what is new information here? Like, I read it and I'm just like, this just makes me even more like, it just sounds to me when I read it, I'm like, I hate Bethesda as a studio, and I read it, I'm like, this is why I hate Bethesda, because they don't fucking care.
Well, it's not only that, it's I just I think I realized. I was like, wow, I really don't care anymore about those
games. Yeah, fucking Elder Scrolls 6. Who knows when that's coming out? We're working on it. Yeah, we know you've been working on it for 10 years now.
Literally.
Fucking Fallout. Okay, Fallout 4 was the last thing that came out. I'm not super attached to Fallout to begin with.
I'm not a big Fallout guy, but I will stand by my New Vegas pals. That game is an absolute top.
I've heard it's great.
Must play.
I've heard it's great.
But it's made by Obsidian. It's not even a Bethesda. and that's what my roundabout point. Bethesda, awesome. I love Elder Scrolls. I love getting lost in the world. Ooh, that's right up my alley.
Yeah.
I think Skyrim oversimplified things way too far.
Never liked it.
I honestly liked it when I first played it. Trying to replay it, it's not fun.
I've always never understood the hype for Skyrim. I've got a lot of hot takes on games, and Skyrim is one of that will definitely be a topic next week. Mark my words, hot takes in game, our gaming hot takes for next week's episode. They're gonna be hot. They're gonna be hot, but they're definitely there because there's I think Skyrim is up there, and I think fucking Arc Raiders is one of them as well that are ridiculously overhyped games. I think Elder Scrolls altogether is overhyped.
I know I explained this to you on voice chat. Reason why Elder Scrolls, because I love the memory of Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Because, for instance, Daggerfall, the second Elder Scrolls game, I mean, yeah, you get past, the stupid DOS. Dude, they had a skill for climbing. Just think of the possibilities. You could literally make a character that was a cat burglar that climbed into people's windows and stole shit. But Morrowind removed that. But Morrowind had telekinesis and stuff like that, but then Oblivion removed that. Skyrim removed Oblivion's attribute, so now your characters didn't feel like your own character.
Yeah, I've never understood the hype for Bethesda. I've never liked any of their games. The only games that I like that are attached to Bethesda are the Doom games.
Yeah,
and even them,
that's ID.
Yeah, and even then, it's just Bethesda's owns it. It's not made by Bethesda.
No, that's what
I have issues. I have trouble playing the Doom games because I do feel like those games, it's a weird situation because sometimes when you play, you ever get the have this effect happen to you when you play a game and it's so smooth that it makes you seasick, almost like motion sickness from playing it. Have you ever run into that?
I can't say I have.
That's Doom for me.
Okay.
Doom its movement is so fluid and so fast and so smooth that I get motion sick playing it. Sea of Thieves was another game that I got motion sick playing as well.
I want to get Sea of Thieves, but I don't. Do any of the guys play it?
There's a couple. In the clan?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple guys that are huge Sea of Thieves.
It's $15 for the 2026 edition or whatever the fuck.
I have it. I haven't played it in a while.
I don't know. We'll see. There's still too many games.
I haven't played it in a minute. We got to play through fucking Monster Hunter Wilds and for fucking World.
Not even just that, bro.
Rise. Yeah, Rise.
Yeah, that's the one I'm cracking.
I wanted to fucking play Rise last night, but I'm like, I gotta get this fucking episode from last week edited, and
my cleaning job, we're really far behind.
Yeah,
the job right now. So
yeah,
I was like, I should be an adult.
Yeah, I'm like this week. I'm like, fuck. I have to finish editing that last week episode. I'm gonna have to edit this episode, and then I have to fucking work on a different project at some point as well. I'm like, fuck, dude.
Well, I mean, if you ever need to slow down, just let me know.
No, it's just I'm personally I'm making it more difficult. I don't have to edit this fucking episode this week. I just want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could be like, okay, this week's episode, this one that we're filming now, I could be like, all right, I'll edit it fucking Saturday or Friday or something, and I'll give myself a couple of days to edit it, which I'll probably end up doing because I'm not going to post it. And this one should be a lot simpler to edit. This one might straight up just be, because the other two cameras dead, it might just be a simple, even if the audio for some reason isn't matched up in our camera, right? And I do have to export the audio from the video file. Yeah, well, we'll end up here. We'll end here. Yeah. So we're just gonna end here for the week.
We've gone really far off topic.
We've gone off topic again, but for the most part, like, yeah, it wasn't nearly like last week. We were talking for about Spider-Man for a fucking hour, and I had to cut
out of nowhere.
I had to cut that out of the video. So
bonus Marvel episode coming soon, folks.
Yeah, maybe that'll be bonus content, right? So everyone, once again, thank you for joining this week's episode of the Weekly Reset. Make sure to leave us a follow on TikTok, on YouTube, on X or Twitter, whatever you call it. All of the platforms that our social media is out there. I will throw in the video here, kind of like in the bottom description, or even like on like the video page, kind of like what the socials will be, which ones are active and which ones and what they are. They are all currently set up and running. It's just we haven't posted anything at the time of this video. There probably will be stuff posted, but right now, currently when I'm speaking, there's nothing right now. But there probably will be by the time that this episode comes out.
Getting there, damn it!
It's coming. It's coming. I promise. But again, yeah, thank you for hanging out. We appreciate it. And we will see you guys next week on the Weekly Reset.
Back to the yeah.
Cool. Look at that.
Esther Mark.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.